Brought also a copy of a recent letter that I sent to Chairman Jansko asking for clarification about an inadvertent court shutdown that happened here in 2003, and there have been a number of issues related to that that I've wanted answers to and have not had them clearly provided in quite the transparent way that I had hoped to get them. So I brought that letter and said, you know, I wrote this a little over 3 weeks ago, and I'm hoping to get answers soon. Basically, I think all of us want to know that we have the best safety procedures at a place that's as you know, that could be a disaster if things aren't run right, like a nuclear power plant. And it would appear that some persons involved with that core shutdown, rather than fessing up to what happened and documenting it properly, tried to do a little, you know, cleanup of the record, or hoping that no one would notice. And I think when something goes wrong, even though the public wasn't in danger from what happened there in 2003, we need honesty about what happened, and we need accountability for the individuals that worked for the company, and for people to. The person who was the whistleblower on the incident, you know, wind up being put on a performance improvement plan, and you know, subsequently there was a lawsuit involving him, and it seemed to me that accountability of the persons who didn't fess up to what went wrong, or they either didn't fess up to what went wrong, or they literally didn't notice for an unacceptable amount of time what had happened. So either way, it's sort of like, were you incompetent or did you lie? You know, the answer to either one of those is not particularly good. I'm not sure what the third alternative is, and if someone could show me that it wasn't either incompetence or lying, I'd be glad to see that.
How does the lack of response to your questions on those incidents in 2003 relate to our future power needs in this discussion that nuclear may be an answer to our future power needs?
Well, before we build a second plant here, I want to be absolutely sure that the first one is being managed well. There's certainly, you know, some evidence of many things going right here. I want to extend praise where it's due, and I must say that the great response from Ameren to the storm damage in St. Louis now, there are many things about Ameren that I approve of and feel very good about. But that incident still troubles me, that someone either, again, didn't notice for an unacceptable amount of time that there had been an inadvertent core shutdown, or they did some kind of you know, cover your tracks kind of maneuvering, and I'd love to know what the answer is to that. I think that we depend on people that do those kind of jobs to get it right, and when it's not done right, for there to be corrective action happening. And I haven't seen enough to give me reassurances about that. I have other questions about nuclear power, especially about how we store waste. I haven't had a good answer yet from Ameren that relieves my worries about that. And so I'm going to continue to be somewhat skeptical. I think we'd do better to invest in renewables instead of using a nuclear plant to meet Missouri's future power demands. But I do understand that there are many others that don't agree with me about that in this state, and I think it'll be up to us to have a vigorous discussion in a public forum, you know, the public forum of the media, the public forum of different halls where candidate forums are happening, and in the forum of the legislature to decide how to go forward with that.